Georgina, Sellers, and Rage. This is my front cover. This is my contents. And this is my double page spread. Who would be the audience for your magazine products? My magazine is aimed at both males and females aged between 18 and 30, those interested in rock, metal and classical rock music, those who enjoy concerts and gigs, and those who benefit from researching and reading about bands. How does your media product represent a particular social group? My magazine really shouts out to rockers. It's loud, eccentric and unconventional. The images are unusual in the sense that there are three half-naked guys who aren't on the cover of Man's Health promoting their bodies, but grabbing your attention. Stereotypically, rock-coloured themes, bands, cover lines and interests. How did you attract/address your audience? To attract my target audience, a unique selling point for my magazine was use of Photoshop brushes as a consistent hairstyle. I think using Photoshop brushes consistently would stand out to create an alternative, eye-catching aesthetic, similar to Enemy magazine, which was my main influence for my production. I completed my own research into how successfully my magazine attracted my target audience. I created a survey on SurveyMonkey and sent it out to many of my friends via Facebook. I received 23 completed surveys which showed that my target audience liked most about my magazine. The most popular was main image and photography. What have you learned about technologies from the process of constructing these products? I think I've gained a basic knowledge of how magazines are produced, the time frame in which it takes to produce a magazine, and the skills you need to produce a professional music magazine. I think the main achievements I've gained whilst producing a music magazine are use of Photoshop tools, clone stamp brushes, and manipulated images and text layers, and text together apparently. In what way does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms or conventions of real media products? My music magazine complies with some forms and conventions seen in real music magazines, but in some cases challenges them. I didn't comply with some forms and conventions to try and create an alternative style similar to that seen in Kerrang! Magazine. Although I still tried to make my magazine identical as a music magazine by using masthead cover lines, left third, slogan, main images. I chose the masthead name Rage to set a down-to-earth tone. The word rage I think represents a harsh, nuanced attitude which I wanted to show in my magazine. I found my font on the website called the font. I think the font I chose stands out and attracts the reader. What kind of media institution might distribute a media product and why? I don't think a big brand like IPC would distribute my magazine. I think my narrow target audience and alternative styles seen in my magazine wouldn't fit their mainstream status, but Future would be a better distributor. I think you'd find my product in small news agents and like alternative shops which sell alternative clothes and stuff. Looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learned in the progression from it to the production? I have learned how to time manage my work, working to deadlines, how to do market research into who my target audience is and what they want, the importance of doing research into my target audience, use of Photoshop to create a final product, and to apply the representation of youth culture is in my media work.
Great, can we have a look at your front cover? Let's have a look at your front cover. Fantastic. Okay, so your target audience, let's just be specific about your target audience. Who are your target audience for Rage?
People who enjoy the alternative side of music.
Okay, so has it got a particular genre to it, this magazine? It's a music genre?
I would say metal.
Metal.
Or metal rock, sort of esque about it.
When you completed your survey after you produced the magazine, what was the feedback in terms of, did they get the genre that you were aiming at?
Yeah, they all, I gave them a list of genres and most of them went for metal and rock.
Okay. Now, codes and conventions. So you mentioned that you adhere to many sort of codes and forms and conventions on your front cover. You said the rule of the left third. Did you mean that you haven't conformed to that?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So what was your idea behind that? Why have you not?
Because I
conformed to the rule
wanted
of
one,
third?
well, I'd like to have one main cover line and then have layout at the bottom, so that like they are the main articles, so you think, oh, it's about them, and then there's extra at the bottom, sort of just to stand out a bit, make it a bit different.
Okay. Yours is quite a specialist magazine. It's not mainstream.
No.
So where was it going to be sold?
Probably small newsagents and shops that sell alternative clothing, like the rock collection and stuff like that.
Okay. What's the biggest learning curve from you since your preliminary project? What's the one thing, or a couple of things even, that you've...
Photoshop. I've a lot more skills in Photoshop than before. My previous magazine was a bit poo, and I've come on quite far.
Favourite tools or filters or...
Brushes. I like the brushes. Which you download, they're just quick and easy and they're effective, so.
Thanks very much.